It's Sutapa, and I'm back again, talking about Parkinson's and how we dealt with it, and how I'm dealing with it. Um, the reason I was doing that was I didn't know just where to start and how to explain, because I myself don't understand it. And I know for sure my people who see me every day don't understand themselves. So um, it is a very complicated disease. People ask me if I'm in pain. I say I'll take simple pain any day. What is Parkinson's to me? Other than the physical movement, where I cannot move, um, cannot do what I want to do, cannot drive, because there's a problem with my eyes, my vision. I don't know if you noticed, but I blink a lot. And mostly it's here. It is the zombie-like feeling. Sometimes I'm emotional, my moods are all over the place. I feel like crying. I just feel like doing nothing sometimes. And I'm so addicted to the internet. The way I rationalize it is it's my window to the world. And that's the whole reason why I think I started more blogging, so I could connect with you in some way or the other. It is this feeling of enormous guilt, the feeling of inadequacy, and the feeling of not being there mentally, emotionally, physically, for your family, for yourself. The feeling that time is running out, that I cannot do what I really want to do. Again, it's a very interesting disease, as people who have it will know. Some people it can progress way fast, some people it can take a long time. The options are brain surgery. So, and you have there are a lot of medications, but they are only for the symptoms, to control the symptoms. They're not doing anything. Before I just go further, for people who don't know what exactly Parkinson's is, let me tell you what my understanding of the disease is. There's this dopamine cells in your brain, and apparently whatever causes Parkinson's attacks those dopamine cells. The dopamine cells are basically responsible for your whole entire cognitive functions, your movement functions, your creative abilities, and your thinking abilities, your speech, your writing, everything. And it affects that. And by the time the symptoms start coming through, your brain cells that are dying are almost 80% dead. Yes, 80% dead. And the cells are not being regenerated, right? So basically that's what happens. You tend to start losing your movement, your jaw starts shaking, shaking, your neck stiffens up, your hands are shaking, your legs are shaking, you feel like, when you're nervous, you're doing this, right? It is embarrassing. Especially when you go out and we'll go for shopping or something like that, and I'm tired or whatever, and then I'm shaking a lot. People think I'm nervous, that I did something wrong. Same thing happened when we went to the airport. I was holding my passport, my hands were shaking. You're like, what are you nervous about? I'm like, I'm not nervous. I have this disease. That kind of rose the other question. Should I keep it to myself or should I tell it? And I've reached that stage where even I'll tell a stranger on the street, hey, I have Parkinson's, Is that a good thing? I don't know, but that's the kind of person I am. And I'm trying to find the silver lining. Still haven't found it yet. But I believe keeping a positive outlook and that will um, to do whatever it takes, hopefully will help me get through this. You know, there are whole days that go by without me doing anything constructive. But I try to take IQ tests and I try to do this stuff, and so I can keep my brain functioning. My biggest fear is my brain stops functioning and that I can't talk. You can't imagine. I mean, I love to talk. So me without talking is almost like a death sentence to me. Well, anyway, more later.